Tears welled up in Corey Daniels' eyes the moment he stepped onto the graduation stage, not because of nerves, or even the applause that followed, but because he never thought he'd make it this far. He remembered sitting alone during lunch all 4 years of high school, his hand-me-down clothes marked by judgment, his silence mistaken for weakness. Now, the auditorium roared for him, yet a single pair of wide, stunned eyes in the front row stole his attention, hers. Amanda Sterling. The girl who used to mock his clothes, his accent, his every breath. The girl who once called him just another poor kid who'll work for someone like me one day. She clapped slowly, frozen in disbelief. Because today, she wasn't just watching Corey graduate, she was discovering who he truly was. Corey's story began in a cramped apartment in the south side of Atlanta, where his mother worked 3 jobs to keep the lights on. His father had died before he turned 10. Books became Corey's escape, his dreams stitched between pages. He had one secret that kept him going: his late father had left behind something, a deed, paperwork hidden in his shoebox. Corey had never told anyone what it was, not even his mom, because it seemed too unbelievable. His father once worked as a janitor at Wallace University, the very institution Amanda bragged about getting into. And in a twist of fate, a grateful professor had bequeathed a large share of the university's estate to Corey's father after saving his life from a house fire. The paperwork made Corey the rightful partial heir, something no one knew. Not yet. High school was brutal. Amanda, the daughter of a wealthy real estate tycoon, made it worse. Corey was ridiculed for wearing thrift store clothes, for riding the bus, for bringing peanut butter sandwiches in reused foil. Amanda led the cruelty, always with a smile that masked her venom. One day during junior year, Amanda dumped her untouched cafeteria tray over Corey's notebook, laughing as food slid across the pages. Oops. Guess poor people can't afford iPads, she jeered. The whole table laughed. Corey didn't say a word. He picked up his soggy notebook, walked to the restroom, and cried quietly. But he never retaliated. Instead, he studied harder. While Amanda and her friends were busy gossiping about prom dresses and luxury cars, Corey was spending nights tutoring himself in advanced math, applying for scholarships, and visiting the public library before it closed. He got into Wallace University on merit and partial scholarship. Amanda got in on legacy and connections. Neither knew they would cross paths again, but destiny had plans. The university years were transformative. Corey found mentors, became a leader in the STEM program, and interned with the university's administrative board. Amanda continued her old ways, throwing parties, skipping lectures, mocking anyone who didn't live like she did. She still looked at Corey like he didn't belong, like his presence was a stain on her world. But something had shifted. Corey had learned patience and grace from his mother, and resilience from struggle. By junior year, rumors started swirling. A silent partner was investing in Wallace's future. Someone had bought out a major portion of the university's holdings. When Amanda's father's donation was denied naming rights for a new building, he fumed, but the university stood firm. No one knew who the new co-owner was. Until graduation day. As the valedictorian finished her speech, the chancellor stepped forward with a special announcement. Today, he said, we honor a young man who has not only demonstrated excellence, but whose contributions will shape this university for generations. He has agreed to continue his late father's legacy in a way that will benefit every student here. Please welcome Mr. Corey Daniels, majority stakeholder of Wallace University. The room exploded in applause. Amanda's jaw dropped. Corey stepped up to the mic in a crisp navy suit. He looked out across the crowd, then briefly at Amanda. Not with vengeance, but with something else. Peace. I've been called many things in my life, Corey began. Poor. Nobody. Trash. But what people fail to realize is that value isn't worn on clothes or carried in pockets. It's built through persistence, compassion, and belief in your worth even when others try to bury it. He paused, letting the silence say what words couldn't. My father once cleaned the floors of this school. Today, I help decide how it's run. I want every student, no matter where you come from, to know this: your story does not have to start pretty to end powerfully. Amanda sat stunned, tears forming in her eyes. Not because she was embarrassed, though she was, but because for the first time, she realized what she truly missed. Behind the boy she mocked was a man with more strength than any wealth could buy. Later that day, Corey stood by the campus fountain when Amanda walked up. "I didn't know," she whispered. "You never asked," Corey said gently. "I'm sorry. For everything." "I know," he replied. "And I forgive you. But you've got to live better now. Not because I said so, but because you finally see." She nodded. And maybe, just maybe, Amanda Sterling took her first real step toward change. To everyone watching this story, what would you have done if you were Amanda? Or Corey? Let us know in the comments. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Be kind always, where every story reminds you that kindness is power, and true wealth lies in how you treat others.